Back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Gerald, is, of course, the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
You know, the word is out on this guy, D-Row. He pretty much carved through the National League last year. I get it. It's a little bit easier to pitch with that pitcher spot in the ninth hole, but this guy's stuff is elite. He's a Cy Young Award candidate in either league.
Yeah, he's building on a reputation of dominance, and I want to see if he gets off on the right foot today, because, you know, when this guy shows up, you're getting every offensive lineup's A game.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. The dude, Gerald, gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Standing in, Juan Cedeno, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
Hey, nobody away.
Juan Cedeno.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 7:05.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Mario Anaya comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
2 down now.
Batting third.
At the plate, Antonio Chavez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. working on striking out the side in the first. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. So coming to the plate, Sam Netzel. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First delivery to him on the way.
All right, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second. So striding in, Jason Bolich comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Hey, we got one.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in, Lorne Alessio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Get out here. Alessio.
Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, the dude Gerald. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in, John Waterman, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Batting it.
So now to the plate, Carlos Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Yeah, we got one.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Roberto Castilla.
To the plate now, Roberto Castilla. And he takes ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Count even at 2-2.
Hey, now we got 2.
Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So here now's the pitcher, the dude, Gerald. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Come on, one time right here.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Fly up there, huh?
Lifted the other way to left center. Anaya will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Juan Cedeno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Cedeno.
All right, come on now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa. 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two as the
One ball.
changeup had him out in front there. This is foul right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Mario Anaya. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
The batter.
Into the box, Antonio Chavez. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Cut hold, cut hold.
So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League.
Where's the first here?
The center fielder, number 28.
In now, Sam Netzel. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
2 down, 2 down.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So digging in now, Jason Bolich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping in now, Lorne Alessio. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, no outs here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on now, roll it up right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Mine.
Sisler will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Up next from Miami, John Waterman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, we got one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bolich, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready for another shot now. The dude, Gerald. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gerald.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Runner, yes.
Runner's off for second. This is line to left.
Nice job.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Guzman. And their runners at the corners now.
Frank Guzman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anaya has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, Ronnie Mauricio. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nats leave a pair, but they're still in control, 7-0. Striding into the box, Carlos Aguilar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
James Shipp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17. James Shipp.
Straight up.
Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Mauricio is under it, no problem, 1 away. Now at the plate, Juan Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
The left fielder, number 30. Mario.
At the plate, Mario Anaya. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. A barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Antonio Chavez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Bowling.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, Sam Netzel.
28. Sam Netzel.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
One out.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
To the plate now, Jason Bolich. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, the dude, Gerald. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short, scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now batting, Lorne Alessio. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Horner is there to put it away for out number 1. Into the box now, John Waterman.
Second baseman, John.
First pitch on its way.
Waterman.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Carlos Aguilar. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Aguilar.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. In his career, Aguilar is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knuckleball darted a bit too low that time, taken for a ball.
Hey, 2 out.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the pitcher, Ernest Gilmore.
Ernest Gilmore.
Here we go.
Hey, no outs now, none.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Cedeno.
Juan Cedeno.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, one.
Hey, come on now, guys.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Standing in, Mario Anaya. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The dude, Gerald, notches his 3rd win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Ed Gomes was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he sat with the loss. So that just